Looks like I am actually live, and if you've been here for a little while, which some of you have, probably a lot of you are gone, the channel shrunk down a little bit. So I put slightly political because I used to have these talks, and the second politics came up, I was like, oh my God, I can't talk about it because, the channel's going to crash and everyone's going to unsubscribe. But at this point, it's just pretty much a very, very small channel, pretty much where it started, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, back to square one. So I figure, what the hell? Now it doesn't matter. And that's it. But of course, always going to be talking about Johnny. I think he's pretty much the focal point. And yeah, see how many people get to the live stream because the views have gone down very heavily. Haven't checked other people's channels, but it's not just me, obviously. Pretty much the people who, covered Johnny, blew up, just kind of, came back down to earth, and now they've got to honestly do something new. Because obviously, like, there's always going to be Johnny news. Day Drinker's going to come out, Johnny Depp will move on, but without drama around it, well, it's just not going to be the same. And I hate to say it, but people like the drama. The whole thing was the drama. So it's like 75% of the people. Okay. Let's rewind. Like half the people, like supporting Johnny heavily every day and everything, watching every video, hoping he wins the case, even like a year or two after. They were doing it because there was this drama around it, not because they were like incredible Johnny fans. And I think, like me, some of them became Johnny fans. Obviously, I was always a fan at the base level, but it never went further than like anything else, like other actors I liked. It was never like I always knew things about Johnny. He's an artist. I knew that. I knew he had a band. I knew that kind of thing, but I didn't know all these details about him. You know, what's up, Joan? Nice to see you. Can't actually ever remember seeing you here. I know Jan Price. You're actually still a member. Well, I owe you. I owe you. Anything you need, you ask and you got it, but I'm poor, so if it involves money, it might be tough. But if I get rich, then, you got it. What's up, Astrid? Astrid's been here a very long time as well. Astrid and Jan Price are OGs here. What's up, Rock Girl? Nice to see you. Looking good. I guess you must be some kind of a rock star. And I wanted to talk about this in a video, but, I'm going to mention it that Amber fans yesterday put out some fake news that Al Pacino passed away. I mean, if it doesn't get any more pathetic than that, man. So Modi came out, Johnny directed it, Al Pacino's in it, obviously, and Amber fans have to try to spread this fake news that Al Pacino died. That is just like beyond pathetic, man. What's up, Kane? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And what's up, Tess? Thank you so much. All right, we got some people here. I'm just gonna chill out, see what happens. Maybe Laura B will come by at some point. You know, no, he didn't. I mean, it was pretty fake news there. But let's see. I might have actually reposted it. I probably reposted it. No, I didn't repost it on my profile. All right. Anyhow, well, I got it in Laura's. Like, I don't want to bring up my DMs, so I guess maybe I could do it on my phone. But all right, let me try to find it because it's pretty interesting. And I'll make a video on it because why not? It's just one of those videos. If that video came out, oh, here it is. I got it. Okay, if that video came out like a year ago or something, you would have got a ton of attention. Now it's just going to be like, meh, whatever. But it'll be something. I mean, for the last year, I've been trying to find a topic to kind of catch like the Johnny topic caught, but nothing really catches, not quite anymore. And if I do politics, it's got to be like either the whole channel or nothing. I kind of want to talk about modern dating, but it's got to be all or nothing. You can't make a channel. You can. If you've got some real high production, if you've really got some resources, your channel can have general topics like the quartering, like Tim Pool kind of covers general stuff. But if you're just like a real small channel with like no budget, then you've got to focus on one thing. It's your only chance to grow. So, I'd always have Johnny as like whatever he does, but it would have to be like 75%, full steam ahead with something that's not pop culture. And let's see. All right, I think I got it now. Here we are. All right. You could see that right there. Whoa, Jan Price since 2017. That can't be right. Because I don't think since 2017? Really? No way. Wait a minute. I haven't had a channel for 8 years, have I? 8 years? I thought I had the channel for like 6 years. 2017? I guess that can't be wrong. So yeah, I owe you big time. You're the real OG here. But unfortunately, it ends up on poor, so there's not really much I can actually do for you. But if I could, I would. So I guess just keep my number, and if I ever get rich, then you're on the list. Jan Price, you're on my list if I ever get rich. So let's hope. All right. Hollywood actor Al Pacino found dead at age 85, TMZ reports. So it's pretty pathetic, but it got, 7,400 views. And these people reacting like, yes, it's party time. Obviously, Laura B says IQ equals 10, and that's shooting high, but all right. And Boo, who I'm pretty sure is also around here somewhere still, says Amber fans are the sickest bunch of women on this planet, but you'd have to support her. But you'd have to be to support her. Absolutely vile and pathetic. Yeah, I mean, Boo says women because, let's face it, it's probably mostly women. What's up, Victoria? Very nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Yet it feels like on Johnny's side and Amber's side, out of the just my personal feeling, I've got no real hardcore data, but it feels like somewhere like 70% women and 30% men. And a lot of the men were kind of, you know, joining in because just kind of like a men's right thing or kind of like a see women do lie kind of thing, not because they actually were Johnny fans, but I guess it kind of made them Johnny fans. I mean, I can't ignore them because this is kind of what I this is pretty much a hobby now. The channel used to make enough money to count for something, like actually pay off some bills, but now, not really. Now it's kind of like McDonald's and like, gas money. Well, I don't have a car, but you know what I mean. So now's when I need someone to say something interesting, or else I might lose it. You are effing sick. And Nina's just crying here. You losers are gross F off. And Anne is, of course, from Norway. All right, pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's get back to the Johnny stuff. But anyway, as you could see, that was just a horrible, horrible rumor. Yep, that's okay. They're all just part of the She-Woman Man-Haters Club. Maybe. I tend to find in both men and women that you hate the gender that like you associate with as the one that's like being mean to you or bad to you or the one you can't get your hands on or something like that. Well, Jan, you just gave me a super sticker and I will give you a super shout out when I get a chance. So that's beautiful. It's appreciated. I wish there was some way I could pay you back. If you think of something, let me know. 59 months. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts. So you've donated a lot. But anyway, whatever you want, you got it. I'm right here. You got my I was gonna say you got my number. Kind of. You got me on Facebook. So that's good. But anyway. Yep. No, I definitely well, kind of do, kind of don't. I mean, okay, let's put it this way. Like with YouTubers and people supporting the channel, like the YouTuber, I don't know who gets the better deal. It depends. The YouTuber puts in work, they give you entertainment. That's for sure. But, it depends on exactly how much you get out of it. But I'm sure at some point I have helped Johnny. Well, thank you, Jan, and I'm still here. And as I've said before, even if YouTube pretty much wiped out, I'd still do it for free. What the hell? I'll always have something to say. How about that new mayor from New York? That new elect mayor from New York. It's pretty creepy. Yeah, you know what? I think we are going to probably see Johnny in a Pirates film as well. You know, I was thinking for the longest time, it's just not going to happen, but it really seems like it's getting closer. And one of the real reasons is Hollywood has no ideas anymore. They're out of ideas. It's just constant reboots. It's just like, a bunch of 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds who moved in and took the positions of the people who were making the good movies, and they don't know how to. They just weren't raised on the same stuff. You know, like the people who were still making good movies up into about the year 2005, 2010 was about the last era before, all the political gender bullshit, rainbow shit came in, which started in about thank you, Laura. And I'll be here in 10 minutes for sure. And you could come on if you like. So, what I was saying is around 2010 ish was like the last, good movie era. Then in about 2015, 16, when The Force Awakens came out, it just went all downhill. Oh my God, the mayor and I agree with you. Two thing, more thing. Yep, yep, yep. Jerry Bruckheimer is on it. Yeah, I just keep hearing positive things, so I honestly think it's gonna happen. I don't think Johnny's gonna be in like two more or three more, but I think they're gonna try one last time. And if the thing could do $1 billion like the ones in the past, that would just be like, I think, amazing. Like the floodgates would just open. Like, Johnny's back. He's in Day Drinker and he's in he made Modi and he made some foreign films and Johnny's back. He's in the scene again, but he's not like honestly gonna be like really back, like fully 100% back until he does one of those characters again, like the Grindelwald, the Mad Hatter, the Jack Sparrow. So Johnny really does everything. Johnny does real character acting, and he does, the fun cartoony kitty stuff. And he's done the character acting now. But the cartoony kitty stuff, he hasn't, which is like the mainstream stuff, mostly the mainstream stuff for like everybody, not quite yet. So we shall see. We shall see. Well, yeah, what Johnny said was that, and this is not what Johnny said, this is pretty much common sense for the industry and writers, is that you need to send off a character, which was the whole problem with Luke Skywalker. If you guys remember Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, the reason people hated The Last Jedi so much, myself included, I would still take a piss in the movie if it was actually in some kind of a tangible form. Luke had no send off. Ray just came in. He was this old grumpy man and he kind of faded away and died. He didn't really do anything to pass down the torch and it felt terrible. And the same thing happened with Jack Sparrow in a different kind of way. Like it just kind of went away and there was no actual closure on the character. And what Johnny was saying is there's supposed to be some kind of a closure and baton passing for such a iconic character, which didn't happen. Yeah. Well, as you know, Jan, Disney has definitely got some pride these days, but it's not exactly the pride that we all are on the same page with. I mean, I'm okay with regular pride. I have no problem with like regular homosexual people and lesbians, but when it starts getting crazy, well, that's what I'm thinking. It's not really very prideful. I guess I could say that now. Anyway, anywho, how's that South Park going? How's that South Park going? All right, let me slip into every day there's a new picture of Johnny. That's a really good one, man. And I'm a very very straight boy and that's a good one. That's great, man. You know what? I really love seeing these two together. Really love it. These two, this is um just some of the best mob movie ever. It's not better than Goodfellas, and I do like The Sopranos a little bit better. I mean, Jason Gandolfini is just pretty much untouchable as a relatable mob boss. But I mean, Johnny and like Al Pacino here, definitely top, I guess top five, right? Yeah, no, I'm not giving up, but I can't put in like full steam ahead. I mean, I got bills to pay, I got things to do, so but I'm never giving up. I do a video a day, sometimes two, and I still got Jan and all you guys, so you know. Actually, I didn't, but I've seen Paul McCartney 3 times, so I've caught quite a lot of facts about Paul McCartney. All right, all right. This just makes me happy seeing these two. It's kind of like seeing when like Harrison Ford got together with the guy who played Short Round in the Temple of Doom, the Chinese kid. Well, not a kid anymore. The guy's like in his 40s or maybe 50s now, but same thing. Like Indiana Jones and Short Round. This is just, just such a great lineup there. I love Johnny Brasco. Is just such a good movie. It's just so unbelievable. It still, even though I've seen Donnie Brasco like I don't know, 20 times, maybe more, it still doesn't even feel like Johnny Depp. Like, it still doesn't even feel like him. It really feels like, Joe what I can't pronounce his last name. Really feels like, you know, Joe. What's his name? Pistone, I think is something like that. Pistone's his last name or something. It really doesn't feel like Johnny. What's up, Laura? You can come on if you want. It's your choice. I'm just chilling. What's up, Malka? So yeah, I gotta thank you for all the comments, and I wish I could answer them in more detail because I know you write some long comments, and I just don't have the time to go through and think about it and respond, but I see them and they help the channel, and I really appreciate it. So please keep it up. What I guess you like to type, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm sorry, and I wish I could answer better, but I read them and I heart them and I respond to them when I can. So yeah, it's appreciated. And I'm on the train. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that's a nice train ride. If you want to send me a picture of the train ride, I'll show everybody, I guess. Hi, Kim. Wait, where's Kim? Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask my friend to get me Black Mass right now. Of course, he's gonna buy it for me. Yeah. I'm gonna ask my friend to buy me black mass right now. All right. I'll do it, and I should see it. Let's see. People are telling me I have to see it. I'm asking my friend to buy me black mass right now, and he buys me whatever I want because, he's a good guy. All right. What else we got? Right. Yeah. So, yeah, I gotta see it. So yeah, Laura, if you want to send me a picture of the train, I'll show some people your train ride because it's pretty much on par with what I'm talking about now. I mean, Johnny Depp's and Al Pacino is better than your train ride, but me talking about them isn't necessarily better than your train ride. So, and if anyone else wants to come on, I'm just chilling, man. I'm gonna chill for another, 40 minutes. What's up, Liz? Nice to see you, Liz. You've been around here a long time too. Nice to see you, Liz. All right. And it's nice to see Johnny and Al Pacino. And oh, Patty's been here a long time too. All right. I got all my OGs. What's up, Patty? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you for the support. You might want to get a picture, but I'm cool with the little human form. Then, okay. But I think you've been here a long time with no picture, but that's cool. It's all up to you. All right. This one must be someone's like cell phone shot that like it's not, whatchamacall, syndicated. This is just someone's like private, one of a kind shot there. I kind of like those. Johnny actually doesn't look so interested right there, but what are you gonna do? I try to remind people Johnny's only human, so if you did catch him in a bad mood, it's because he's human. And humans get in bad moods sometimes. So if you did catch Johnny Depp in a bad mood, even if he like punched a cabinet or something, that's what people do. I think I've actually slammed a cabinet in my lifetime. It doesn't work. Okay. Um, kind of, not really. You know. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe my friend will come on. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I really don't think cabinets count. And cabinets and hotel rooms. The hotel room has got to be the biggest fucking, like the most biggest exaggerated fucking story of all time. Like trashing a hotel room. And the level of fame that story got is just like ludicrous. Like, oh my God. Um, I used to tell stories on this channel. I used to trash rooms. I used to move around a lot. And when I was like I was like 25, I was kind of a big boy to be acting like an asshole, but I used to trash rooms when I left places, and I used to videotape it, and I still have the video someplace, right? So I still have the video someplace. I used to trash rooms. I used to and so what? I mean it sucks, but I think like the apartment buildings and hotels, they have some budget to cover that. They know what happens. So it's just no big deal. So I feel all right. Just a little bit of a cold. Whatever. Who cares? It's all right. Now this is a good one. Has anyone ever seen this one before? I've never seen that one. Well, I mean, yeah, please hit the like. We got 17 people. Not so bad. It's been worse. It's been worse. So, by the way, Patty, it has to work. It's got to be something you're doing. Just look it up. Go to Google. Google's got an AI anyone can use now. So just ask AI, figure it out because it can't not work for you. That's not possible. I mean, yeah, it could be like a really rare bug that only Patty's computer has, but it's very unlikely. Probably it's something you're doing. I mean, it's like 99% something you're doing wrong. Just saying. The file might be too big. I gotta learn more about computers. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, it's so putting a pic on was challenging for me when I first. Yeah, just ask AI. Yeah, it's just got to be something you're doing. Just look it up. Ask AI. Google's got a free AI right now. Ask it questions, and you'll get it. I can't really help you much more than that, but I'd be happy to see a picture on your account. And if you don't, I'm not going to forget you. I remember your name. So Johnny kind of looks like Tim Pool in this one. Wow, that's like the Tim Pool Johnny Depp. I'm not gonna retweet it. Modigliani. Never seen this one before. It's always something new with the Johnny boy. Never seen this before. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Johnny must be the most photographed person like in the world. I mean, who has been more photographed than Johnny Depp? Well, I guess a lot of Meghan and Harry gets out there, so maybe that. But, aside from Meghan and Harry, Johnny Depp's got to be like the most photographed person ever. I guess Trump, love him or hate him, a lot of freaking Trump pictures out there. I don't even know what's going on, man. And yeah, the political stuff's a complete mess. I just kind of gave up on it. Um uh it just seems like I've been talking to a friend of mine for like 4 years now, and he's pretty much on the left side, center left. I'm on center right. And I learned that once you pick a side, it's really, really rare that you switch sides. And there's almost nothing that like the other side could do to make you say, yeah, I'm going over and leaving my side. Like there's bad things on both sides. So it just depends on which bad things you accept and you never change. So, you know, the one thing I could say about both sides is we need younger politicians. The dude from New York now is young. He's like 34 or something. But I did not appreciate that he didn't make his complete speech in English. Because if you're talking in America and in New York, I know it's a diverse culture, but the common language needs to be English. So if you're not going to make the whole thing in English, you're cutting out a certain amount of people, which is really not good, which is really terrible. Which ones did I miss? Well, um, Princess Diana, been photographed a lot. Was that it? Okay, wait, hold on. So Laura sent the train pic. All right. Well, Josh will come in the future. All right, let's see. I guess I'll open my messages for a second. All right. We got it? Okay. All right, looks pretty boring. What is that? Who's that guy? All right. All right. That guy looks like he's in a serious thought there. All right, so here's Laura B on the train for all of us 18 people to see. So yeah. All right, there it is, Laura. Well, thank you. And this is a special moment now. So I guess I would have rather seen a woman with some how can I put it? Because I know like probably like 17 of you are women listening. So I'd rather have seen I would have rather seen a woman with some um delightful features than this guy, but I guess I'll have to Surf more X for that. How about that, Sydney Sweeney stuff coming out lately? That's nice. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is gonna sound, like, really, really weird, and I guess I'm pretty buzzed here, but, like, I always wondered what it would be like to have boobs and know what it was like, what's the big deal about, like, the size and seeing them and who has bigger ones and everything? Like, guys have a size judgment, but you generally can't really see in, like, daily life unless he's wearing something tight. It's kind of rare, right? A guy's wearing something tight and you're comparing. So I don't know, I kinda, like, wish I knew what it was like to, like, have boobs and, like I'm sure it would be frustrating to see Sydney Sweeney in the big ones, but I can't 100% relate. I could kinda relate, I'm human, but I just can't 100% relate. Yeah, like 75%, like, I could get most of the way there, I'm a human. That's what I was gonna say, man. I think, like, the gender stuff is, like, out of control. Like, I think, like, men and women can relate to each other, like, 75%. Yeah, there's a little bit of a disconnect at a certain point, but it's like everyone's human, and, like, you everyone's the same flesh and blood and nerves, and nothing is, like, so impossible to imagine, you know? Like, some women will say, "You can't possibly imagine this, you're not a woman." Yeah, I've got the same fucking flesh and blood and nerve endings, it's not that fucking hard, you know? Same thing on the other side, like, yeah, women can imagine being a man to a certain extent, like, it's just exaggerated, like, how you can't imagine whatsoever what it's like. So, anyway, I'm also old school, I don't discuss religion or politics. Yeah, I mean, religion is, like, the most touchy one. I think religion is even, like, worse than politics, it's just really that, like, really unmovable object. So, and women with back problems get yeah, I mean, I guess so. I agree. Oh, I agree. I agree. I don't I can't talk about it too if I start talking about it, it's gonna come some stream about boobs, and we're not gonna do that. All I was trying to say is about the news and things you see online is the Sydney Sweeney stuff got around, and I can't totally relate. It's kinda like when, what's his face? Oh, man. Kanye West's wife was wearing that, see-through thing, and she was pretty much naked. I was like, I can't totally relate. If it was like some big schlong right out there, I'd be like, okay, ooh, that's a little. I don't want to see that. So yeah, sure, I get it, but you know, I don't know. It'd kind of be nice. But I'm a man's man. I'm not feminine. A little bit. I mean, I've got some feminine tendencies, but not a lot. Not too many. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, if there was, well, okay. So I guess you ladies could relate to this. If there was any way to make Johnny Depp less attractive, that hairdo is doing it. Am I wrong? That is just not a good looking hairdo right there. But yes, for the record, Patty, I personally agree with you. But yeah. Does Johnny Depp doesn't he look like less attractive like that? He's got to. That's just the worst hairdo I've ever seen. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of accurate to what the guy was in real life. It's based on a true story, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it looks bad, right? Right, right, that's her name, Sensori. So, I mean, for me, I just look at it, I'm like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. It's, all right, no big deal. I can't get fully into this conversation. Maybe one day. That's not JD, it's Whitney Burger from Boston. That's definitely Johnny. That's not Johnny Depp. I think that's him from the movie, right? I think that's him from the Black Mass. Anyway, right, right. Oh my god, I know this guy, man. I know this guy. I've known this guy, not known, but I've known who he is since like holy shit, man. Fucking um I don't know. Like it's been like 10 years, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna retweet something he retweeted, man. It's been like 20 I no, 20. It's been like 10 years I've known this guy because we both subscribe to this channel called SC Reviews, who I've talked to up until kind of recently. I bet he's thinking about other women. I wish he looked more like a goat and not a donkey. Is that AOC? All right. What's up? SC Lofton. Yeah, no, but all I'm saying is that hairdo just is not doing it. Probably what my hairdo is going to look like in fucking 2 more years, but still doesn't mean it's good. All right. Yep, Al Pacino and Johnny. I'm loving it. Is that Johnny Depp? I think you know why I like this picture. Does Johnny have a cross on? Does Johnny actually have a cross on? That's interesting. Look at that. Johnny's got a little cross on. Huh. Do. Oh, I've never seen that. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Who is that kissing Johnny Depp? Does anyone know who that is? Is that's not Kate Moss. Who the heck is that? Wait, I gotta know who that is now. Wait, does it say on the post? Um, lucky women in the world, but it ain't me. It's Johnny kissing some other. I've never seen these, man. What? Well, I guess pretty much any. Yeah, I guess. Ooh, she ain't all that. Look at this guy's face here. He's like, ugh, Johnny, don't kiss her, man. What's up, Miss C? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Miss C. Nice to see you. All right. Oh, man. All right. So I guess they're just random women. What, I'm sure Johnny's kissed a lot of women. I'm sure Johnny's no stranger to kissing women now, is he? All right. All right. I guess I just said a mouthful there. All right. That's some guy. Okay. And okay. Tokyo knows who to invite. Yep. So Johnny's in Japan, and I can't even really get over there because, you know, because I can't. Because I have a freaking life.
How you doing? Konnichiwa, Nihon.
He said Kunichiwa. It's Konichiwa. He said it wrong.
Konnichiwa, Nihon.
He said it pretty wrong. He said Kunichiwa. It's Konichiwa. Right? Like coexist or co-op. It's Konichiwa. Just saying. Just saying.
Hi. How you doing? I just wanted to let you know that opening in Tokyo this November will be a series of these paintings, drawings, and scribbles that I've done over these many years. A bunch of stuff.
All right. I'm not going to play the whole thing because, yeah. I'm just saying. Look, if it's Japanese, I'm going to say something because I'm here in Japan. If it's any other language, I don't care. That's actually correct. Konnichiwa. It's konnichiwa. Right? Here. Konnichiwa. It's cone, like ice cream cone. That's actually wrong, because ah, something's not working. Anyway, that's wrong. I wrote it wrong. Cone. That's it. Okay, konnichiwa. It just means like this day is. It just literally means this day is. Oh, anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting a little tired, but yeah, I'll chill out for a little bit longer. Let's see what time we got. Yeah, it's not even midnight, so I'll chill a little bit longer. And then I'll probably have to make a video about the Amber fans saying that distasteful stuff about Al Pacino, and that'll be my video for tomorrow, and this will be my video for tonight, and it'll get like 150 views, just like it did like 6 years ago, and I'm back at square one. All right, well, that's enough about Johnny. Getting, a little later in the evening here, so see what else we got. Not gonna get too political. Right. Yeah. Talk about body count. That's a sure way to drive people away. Da, 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 da. Oh, whoa, whoa, Sydney Sweeney stuff. I hope. All right, it was real quick, so I'm sure I'll probably be okay on YouTube. Nobody, and I mean literally nobody, saw the Pirates of the Caribbean films for Jack Sparrow. It was one of those two bitches. They made us all gay. No, I think plenty of people did say it for. Excuse me. I think plenty of people did see it for Jack Sparrow. Absolutely. Konnichiwa. That's what it is. Anyway, anywho, anyhow, anywhere, anyway. Oh, that is one heck of a picture of Meghan Markle, man. She looks like a goblin there. I hate to, say something bad about people's looks, but that is really goblin level, man. I mean, same thing with like, hey, what's up, Jeff? Nice to see you. Same thing with like Amber. If you're gonna say that someone's beautiful, then you open yourself up to criticism that might be checking your opinion. I would never criticize someone who looked bad who didn't say they were beautiful or they were great looking. Yeah, there's the occasional, all right, once in a while, someone just looks really freaking weird. But in general, if someone just, kind of looks bad, I'm like, all right, they're not great looking, but they're not claiming to be great looking, so that's okay. If you're claiming to be great looking, you've got to be great looking pretty much all the time. If that's the claim. And that's the claim with Megan. Her fans are saying she's beautiful and this and that. And meanwhile, I think she's actually lying about her age and shit. So, anyway, we're still waiting for like some kind of closure. Like it's like the constant edge on your seat with nothing happening. It's like if you go to a horror movie and like they've got these scenes where they're not showing the monster and you're at like the last part of the movie, you're on the edge of your seat, like show the fucking monster already. The movie's been going on for like over an hour. You haven't seen the monster. Before you know it, the movie's like 90 minutes. Like the movie's 90 minutes. I haven't seen the monster yet. Just show the freaking thing. And the monster's just never showing. It's just like that. It's like her people are waiting for her and Harry to just have some fallout, some abuse allegations, some divorce. It just isn't coming. And that's just the only reason people are just hanging on, plus the royal thing, that drama, but I think it's mostly because people are just hanging on, waiting for, like, something to happen. They're waiting for that straw that breaks the camel's back. It's just not happening. But anyway, how come you're not seeing anything? Is everyone else seeing? You should be seeing what I'm seeing now with Meghan. Well, you might not want to see it, but it's Meghan Markle. So, all right. All right, and Johnny Depp in A Christmas Carol. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. So now, a couple of things. All right, that'll be pretty good. So yeah, 14, 15 people. Not so bad. It's been worse. If it's over 10, if it's double digits, I generally, keep going. If it sinks under 10, then it might not be worth our, whole night and everything. But, 15 people, pretty good. Whoa, there's some naked people in California riding bikes. Pretty terrible. Some women, but, like 70% men. So it's pretty creepy, pretty cringy, at least for me. All right, if they were like attractive men riding bikes naked, like Chip and Dale, or like, like athletic guys, I'd be like, I'd rather not see it, but all right, I understand. You know, it's like attractive men naked, but these are like 40 to 50-year-old, like beer gut, very like out of shape dudes naked riding bikes in California. And there's some women with them too, and the women aren't exactly attractive either. So it's just kind of like weird, somewhat unattractive people riding bikes naked, which happens in California quite a bit, I guess, from what I've seen. Quick Google search. I don't know, I've never been there, but it's not exactly what we're going to keep talking about. But I mention it once in a while because I don't know. It's weird, 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 weird. Weird, weird. All right, this is real old news at this point. Of Fetterman, talk about politics. There's a guy. There's a guy for you. He kind of looks like a lizard there. His nut fell out of his shorts. Yeah, it's terrible. I hate nuts, man. Like when you think about it, I guess I'll get on the topic of sex one more time. If you think about it, like everyone loves tits. People love dicks. Dicks are dicks. And everyone loves pussy. But nuts are just like, what the fuck? They're just there. They're just weird. They're just there, and they hurt if they get hit. So nuts are like the worst thing. All right? I mean, I know ladies have their time of the month and everything, but I can't see it. No one could see it. It doesn't look weird. It's just talk for us. But nuts are just the worst, man. They just hang there and they're just useless. And they're useless in sex. What do nuts do? Nothing. So anyway, I think that's the reality, and we're stuck with them, and women complain about what they got. All right. Yeah, great. What's up, Lloyd? Nice to see you. I'm Lloyd Christmas. I see that, and I'm very happy you're here. Is that Mr. Bean? Or is that Jim Carrey? I can't see. It's pretty small. But I'm probably gonna wrap it up kind of soon, but I'm happy to see you here. Lloyd, better late than never. I'm not sure you know who I am. Um, you could be that guy Mark who's been following me for like 5 years, but if not that dude Mark that's been following me for 5 years, then no, I don't. I can't remember seeing you. SBJ. Nope. SBJ. Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. SBJ. Some soy boy Jeremy. Soy boy Jeremy. Something like that, right? Right? Soy-based Jeremy? Was that it? That's gotta be it. Alright. Holy shit. Nice to see you, man. Alright. How come you changed your name? I guess the Jeremy thing kind of went out of style. Holy shit. I can't say I knew Jeremy, but I used to chat with Jeremy. Obviously, it's been like 4 years since I talked to Jeremy. I mean, he blew up. Like, alright, when Jeremy was, like, popular, but not, like, completely blown up, I could chat with him once in a while. You know, got on one live stream with him, had a few conversations with him, but once he blew up, then, that was the end of me, which is understandable. But he's cool. I mean, I don't know. Jeremy's cool. Do you still watch Geeks and Gamers? You still follow DJ Cobra? I occasionally just check out what he's doing. Why not, right? And what's his name? God damn it. Ryan Kinnell still follows me on X, so that's cool. You know. Kinnell's cool. They're cool. Cool dudes. You know. Always wish I got in a little closer, but whatever. Made a video with Drunk 3PO one time, couple of times. Actually, we used to be kind of friends. Kind of. We used to do live streams together and shit. They're still on the channel. So, and holy shit, John talks and all them. Still talk to John once in a while. Not talk, but chat. I don't know, not really. Okay. SC reviews. I've stayed. The closest was SC reviews out of the whole bunch. He's been real cool to me. Yeah, he's badass. He's a great guy. And once in a while, I'll check in with other people. Yeah, thank you, Victoria. Yeah, no one knows what we're talking about, by the way, anymore. I just kind of lost a script. Sorry about that, guy. I lost a script. I've had a few, but I think I'm probably gotta end it. It's getting close to midnight here. Hey, pal, stop looking at my butt. I said stop it, you pig. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you very much, Jan. Oh, right. Yeah. Haven't talked to him in a while, but I think he's still kicking. He sent me a message a couple of months ago. But yeah, I should check in on Rob. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you follow me on X, hit me up, man, anytime. I'm always here on the channel, and my X address is on my description. So hit me up anytime, man. I think I've known of you for like the better half of 10 years now. Same with a couple other people. It's just like YouTube and conversing about pretty much bullshit, but some of us have known each other now for like 10 years, man. So keep in touch. But cool. Rob's doing fine. Anyway, I gotta go. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give you some thanks. So Jam Price, thank you so much for the donation, and you've been donating here for a long time. And no matter what you say, I do owe you quite a bit. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Astrid, still a member. I can't thank you guys enough. Everything helps. I'll still be here on YouTube. Not going to quit ever. You'll always see me. YouTube might stop recommending me, but I'll always be here. You could always check the channel. Always be here. What's up, Jeff? Malka, thank you. I appreciate your comments. You're a big help. Thank you. Kainan Studio. I can't quite pronounce that. I'm sorry. Thank you, Studio. And yeah, that's about it. You guys have a good evening. And I will see you next time. If you're not subscribed here, which I'm sure pretty much all of you are, please subscribe. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.